Okay, so here we have a way to learn some contraction of the lat. If we're coming back from having a forward head position, one of the things that happens when you have a forward head position is the head being forward lengthens the lat, and the lat is attaching from the humeral notch, which is in the front, all the way to the center of the back, and so you can see how that works together. In order to get the head back, we have to also learn how to shorten those lats a little bit. Now the lats are also a big part of contralateral, which means opposite arm and leg walk in our walking. And so there's a lot of elements of this that'll help your gait. And so we're gonna start this off by thinking of a surface. I'm gonna use our typical bar in the gym. You can use a countertop or whatever surface you have at home that's nice and long enough for you to slide your hands on. So we're gonna start with a contralateral position. You'll be seeing me in the video there. I'm gonna have my right foot forward and my left hand on my surface. My feet are both facing forward, not too narrow, sort of our Goldilocks width, right around the armpit width in the feet. The next thing I do here is I do make sure that my head is quite on top of my body. You cannot start to contract your lat if your head is already in front of you because the lat will already be in a lengthened state. We're gonna follow that with a slide of the hand toward our right. So I have my right leg forward and I'm sliding my hand to the right. Keeping my head in front of the body, I'm going to reach behind me with my right arm. I can feel that in my right lat. Once you have that rotation, stay there for a brief amount of time and notice your head position, your breathing. Use a nice firm grip with your hands so you can really relax your pelvis, relax your low back, and we're aiming for as vertical of a body as we can with this nice rotation. And then we're going to bring that all back in. Okay, let's try that on side two. So I'm going to switch which leg is in front. So now my left leg is forward, with my right. I am vertical. And then I'm going to slide my right hand toward my left. I'm going to keep my head on top of my body. And then I'm going to open my left hand behind me. And all of this is to say that my sternum stays forward and my head stays upright. So it might be that your rotation is small. We don't want to rotate so far that we end up throwing the head forward or dropping the sternum because that is just maintaining a long lat position. So let's show that again. First, and maybe from the side. First, my body is very, very upright. My hands are on the surface. I'm going to slide my right hand toward my left, and then rotate my sternum and open the left arm. Now the arm is just an extension of a lever on top of the rotation. So if your rotation isn't good yet, just focus on making sure that your head and your sternum are not coming into this shape here. This is perfectly fine. You will feel that contraction on that leading lat. And if you want to extend that arm, make sure that when you extend that arm, you do not lose any of the alignment in your sternum and your head that you gained. And holding that for a period of time, sort of like a plank, is a good idea. I mean, I think about a 20-second exposure is a really nice goal. Maybe 3 on each side is a good goal. Do 3 on one side and then 3 on the other side, and you can work into alternating as you get a little better at this skill.